to kick off for Houston.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready! Cougar 19!
On play action, Ward. That's complete to DK. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night. The guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You look at the defense for these Texans.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Ward.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Throwing is Ward.
And that is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Ward.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Bronco 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Swap. Mother swap.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. They'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and a yard. Out of the gun, Ward.
Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to get it to Ridley. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
But what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
At the 26-yard line.
All right. 18. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
18.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
The Texans at 3-6 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the
Stroud.
Throw left side complete. That's Chandler. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
11.
Stroud to throw it.
This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dalton Schultz from 8 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, what a move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
2 yards on the play. First down, Tennessee.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw is Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Titans first down.
Go on track. Go. Let's go now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he'll get it inside the 35. You look at the defense for these Texans.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and buck them up their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try to knock it loose.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Ward. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Second down and 3. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
And it's third and long.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 19.
What's up? 18. What's up? Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Now Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he will have the 1st down, but it winds up paying for it pretty good. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston.
All right. 18. What's that?
Now a handoff to Chandler.
Touchdown, Houston.
Ty Chandler with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year.
And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
17 yards. First down, Titans.
Just ready.
Play fake, here's Ward.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing again here, Ward.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw again.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Liking it. Go, Rig. Go, Purple. Red. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? Looking to throw. More. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are back within a score.
Now the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Texans 21, Titans 17.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that one.
Touchdown, Houston!
Ty Chandler
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
and the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
But that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
76, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Back to throw. Moore. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Titans 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
118. What's up? Hey, south. Why Tony?
Now Stroud.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Chandler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins, 44 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he will find his man on the outside.
This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
70.
Third down.
18, high there. Go.
Play action. It's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do off the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Look at hot.
Stroud working out of the gun.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
18, 19 Texas.
Again, it's Stroud. That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Higgins down on the right side. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That's right. 18, that's right.
Chandler is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Third and goal, Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ward. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Will Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the tight end Helm. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Just 21 yards on the punt there.
And the Texans will take over
At their own 44-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Second down and 8.
All right. 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw it.
He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
South. Hey, uno. White, Tony.
Stroud looking to throw.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Stroud.
He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
from the gun. He'll hand this off. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
To throw, here's Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
And Stroud now to throw.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Another one caught by Collins. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Throwing now, Ward.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Ward to throw once more. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Now Ward.
He sets to fire deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Down the right sideline.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Christian Watson, 50 yards. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
It's complete. It's Collins. And he'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins with his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His fifth touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say fifth touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there. At the 25-yard line. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Titans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They go play action with Ward. And now here's another interception. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on. Every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Already.
Stroud off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Texas.
Throwing now is Stroud. On a slant, here's Collins. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
15 yards. That's good for a Texans first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Houston. Nico Collins, 26 yards. And the Texans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Back to the touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down, Tennessee.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
The 28-yard line. 2 yards on the play. And the Titans first down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
2 yards.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Stroud. That went out wide and intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Levis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
2nd and 1.
Now Levis. That's complete to DK.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Now the try here for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
68, Titans 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And with that pass, CD, he's now over 400 yards in the game. And even in a pass-first league, that is still a tough benchmark to hit.
And all week leading up to this one, all we read, heard about was the confidence he had that he could put up big numbers. Kudos to him for coming out here with that belief in himself and for making it happen.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, Stroud.
This one left side caught by Collins.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Texan.
Stroud looking to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
For a Texans first down.
Back to throw again.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
19. All right.
Stroud to throw it. That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.